Hello, welcome to another talk on money, business, and investing. My name is Jose. I'm the founder of the company Bring Here Master Investor. Welcome back. If you're an existing subscriber, if you're new, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you know when we go live or upload a valuable video like this one that will change your finances forever. Remember that the foundation of building true wealth is in the ability of reading financial statements, starting with our personal financial statements. On our last video, we were talking about the importance of understanding the difference between an asset and liability. A lot of people call an asset what is really a liability. And let me explain. Many people in the world invest in 401k or mutual funds, these types of investment vehicles that were created really for employees, people that lack financial education. And the government introduced these types of vehicles to help people encourage the middle class to invest in the stock market. And so basically to put their hard-earned income into the stock market through different packages, such as a 401k, a mutual fund, etc. We call them fake assets because they don't put any money in our pocket, okay? So an asset puts money in our pocket whenever we're not working. And a liability takes money away from us. And there's nothing wrong with having liabilities as long as we have assets that pays for those liabilities. That's how we obtain everything for free, legally. We first focus on our asset column. If we want to have a certain liability because we want to drive that car, or we want to have that type of mansion in our lives or house, or we want to have that experience of controlling a private jet, or whatever that may be, we want a certain piece of clothing or a brand that we always admire, or we want to have that. We first focus on the asset column. We figure out which asset is going to take care of the payment of that liability so that we can enjoy it. We don't have to pay it with our earned income that we work hard for. We're going to pay it with the business revenue. Yes, we took time and effort at the beginning to put the systems together to run as a business, right? Because a business that is sound is a system of systems doing the selling and telling for us. The business is supposed to run on its own. Here at Master Investor, we're going to learn how to build our asset column without giving our money away to anybody to invest it for us. So we're not putting our money away in any 401ks, mutual funds. And if you're doing that, then you need to ask yourself, is that financial strategy getting you where you want to be? And if your answer is, oh, you're investing for long term, then my next question will be, why not invest for both long term and now, but you can actually touch that cash flow? Instead of you giving your money away to a 401k, you can build an asset that's producing you money every single day, where there's an affiliate product that you're promoting through different campaigns. You don't have to do the sales yourself personally. You don't have to knock on anybody's doors. It's going to be done through smart marketing. And that's what we teach how to do here inside of our community, is to utilize the tools that we have available right now. We are using those tools. Our phones are like the best tools to create wealth in today's economy. We have the ability to tap into the entire world with one click. We have Google, we can ask questions. We have all this artificial intelligence that's coming up. And everything is evolving. And we need to also evolve and adapt because changes are happening. And we need to be part of that change. In fact, we need to stay ahead of the game. We need to catch early trends. That's how the next millionaires, trillionaires, billionaires, and even quadrillionaires, because inflation is going to continue to go up due to the fact that the economy works by printing money. That's how the money is created today. Money is no longer real money, and a lot of people still don't understand that. I have to say this just on about every video because it's one of the biggest shifts in the monetary system that happened in the past decades. 1971, August 15, that's when President Nixon, Richard Nixon, separated the gold standard from the US dollar. From that point forward, money became monopoly, fiat, paper, currency. currency, right? And just an idea backed up by confidence. And currency means that it needs to move from one asset to another asset in order to maintain its value, because from that point forward, it's not longer backed up by gold. So that piece of paper is worth less if it's put under the mattress or inside of a savings account, because inflation keep rising because we're printing more money. The government prints money. That's how the economy works. The Federal Reserve Bank prints, I believe, over $2 billion per day. We're going to check that in a minute. I have the computer pulled up, and I also want to talk about why McDonald's is not just a hamburger business. McDonald's is in the business of real estate as well. They're the wealthiest corporation of real estate in the world. They control $40 billion in real estate. Every single McDonald's that we see around the world, McDonald's Corporation controls that property. And they obtain it for free because they got a mortgage, they got a loan, because the bank knows that, okay, they have an operation that works, McDonald's, the franchise, and people have to pay them $1.6 million to McDonald's Corporation to own a franchisee. Today, if you want to buy a franchise from McDonald's, it's $1.6 million that you need to give them. And I believe you need to have a certain amount of money liquid in the bank in order to actually start controlling a McDonald's. And then you have to pay rent, right, to McDonald's Corporation. Now, McDonald's Corporation obtained a loan to obtain that land, so now they have a mortgage. It would have been the same thing if they would have leased, like many other restaurants and food chains do. They lease the property instead of controlling it, that's the genius part about McDonald's Corporation. And that's what changed the entire game, and that's why they're the wealthiest company in the world, one of them, $40 billion in real estate. That's incredible. And they controlling that for free. Why? Because they got a loan. They use other people's money. They use the bank's money to acquire the land. The bank had confidence in them because they already knew that McDonald's worked and people lined up to buy a burger. So they knew that they could afford the payment of that loan. Now, that loan payment is going to be paid by the new franchisor who purchased a franchisee from McDonald's. McDonald's raised $1.6 million from thin air before they gave the franchisee to the new owner, right, to the new franchisor that must adhere by the strict rules of McDonald's Corporation of how you're supposed to run a McDonald's, right? Because they need to keep that control across the entire world. The recipe, the exact same thing. That's where you go to a different McDonald's. The food might taste a little different because the ingredients or the meat might be different, but the texture and is the same thing. You can get a Big Mac here, you can get a Big Mac in a different country as well. It's going to be the same thing, okay? It will taste different, but ultimately it's the same. And now they have to pay McDonald's Corporation, the new franchisor, have to pay that rent every single month. And that rent is going to pay the mortgage of that loan that they obtained to get that land, you see? And so they raised $1.6 million from the front, from thin air. Now they get payments every single month from the franchisor to pay that loan. And then they get to also pay or collect royalties from the franchisor, because that's what the franchisee agreement says, that a certain amount of the revenue has to go to McDonald's Corporation. So McDonald's has created an empire in regards to real estate. And it's something that we need to just use for our advantage and understand that you can start small. If you have a house and you can turn it into an Airbnb, a lot of people have a lot of liabilities in their column, in the liability column, that they can turn into assets, but they don't have the financial education. And so they can't make more money because they don't have financial education. So the phrase that takes money to make more money is not quite accurate. I would say first it takes financial education, and then you can make more money through sound investing. And that's what we're doing here at Master Investor, is to elevate our financial IQ, because we are literally devoting ourselves to learning financial education every day. It's going back to the basics. That's what a master investor is to go back and learn and also help others along the way to empower themselves, is give them the rules and the knowledge and the experiences and anything that can help them, right? Because when we do that, we also are teaching ourselves at the same time and improving our craft, believe it or not. That's why a master in any type of field always go back to the basics and the fundamentals. And that's what we're doing here in our community. So everything that you get from us is all about improving our asset column. And we're going to be speaking about money every single time because that is our topic. We are the authentic brand of money, business, and investment. We're here every single day. In fact, I want you to go watch the last live stream that we did, which titled A Practical Strategy for Wealth Abundance. And really we cover several things that were important. We said it takes a spending and investing wisely for money to build wealth. We should avoid cutting expenses when we are building wealth. Focus on expanding our asset column with real assets that we control with our companies. We need more than just savings for a rainy day. Having cash flow coming in gives us security in difficult times. The secret to wealth, to a wealthy future, acquire cash flow and assets. A dollar saved is a dollar earned. Most people will also believe that to be true, which is far away from it. Okay, it's not about saving money. Savers are losers in this new economy due to the fact that the laws changed. 1971, money stopped being real money. It became just an idea. You must learn how to see money with your mind. Okay, it's digital. It's an idea. Nothing is backing it. So saving money is a recipe for becoming more poor. You're saving something that is losing value every day. It's just not a good strategy. It makes no sense. The dollar loses value every single day because more are being printed out and injected into the economy, and print out not physically necessarily, but digitally too. And so the economy works with printed money. That's why we're over $17 trillion in national debt. It's not going to stop. So inflation is actually our best friend when we have financial education because we take advantage of it. We can actually raise capital and get wealthier faster and cheaper. Who doesn't want that? Anyway, it doesn't take money to make money. It takes financial education. We can raise capital. The job number one of an entrepreneur is to master how to raise capital. And the job number one of a master investor, an inside investor, is to make money work hard through sound investing. And the number one skill of a wealthy entrepreneur is to sell without selling, using systems and smart marketing. Exactly what we're talking about here is how to control the systems, how to raise capital from the front end, even if you're starting with an affiliate product. Think about it. You can create $500, $1,000, $2,000 per day, coming in $3,000. Even more, there's not a limit on how much money we can make per day through affiliate partnerships. There are high ticket items, low ticket items. If you want a jump start and you want to see sales coming in on autopilot even while you're sleeping, affiliate marketing you can tap into right away within 24 hours. You can be ready to receive passive income from those sales. Because some of them will be subscription products that will need to be paid every single month. As long as the client pays, you earn a commission on that, or residual income will be paid every single month to you. So it depends on what type of offer we are partnering with, but there are so many offers out there that we can partner with, and they give us the tools, the marketing, sales pages. All we need to do is bring in the leads through an ad that we would do in less than 5 minutes. And if you don't know how to do an ad, they have a button that says create me an ad with AI, and all we have to do is put the title. What is the ad about? Okay, I'm selling shampoo, or I'm selling car accessories, so I'm selling whatever. The ad has to be whatever product, health, and it will populate the entire ad for us, just like this. So no excuses on how you're not getting the results that we want, because we have the tools, we have the information. I'm here every day giving you the good and bad news of money. We're bringing you resources, and the free content that you're taking advantage of right now is just priceless. So make sure that you turn this information into knowledge by applying it in your life, because if you just listen to it, it sounds great, it's working for me, but I want it to work for you as well. But you can only achieve that if you apply into your life. So hold the end of your bargain, take the information, check out the links in the description, join our community. We have 3 ebooks right now: the 10 new rules of money, how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on, and how to invest in crypto to build wealth, understanding Bitcoin and blockchain. They all explain in detail how to invest in those asset classes, and the 10 new rules of money will give you a general outlook on what has changed in the past decades, which we need to be playing with those rules, because a lot of people in the world are still operating with a poor mindset, with the wrong context. We need to focus on the right context when it comes to our mindset, the philosophy of money that we have. If we were taught the wrong information about money, we need to unlearn, or just learn the new stuff, replace that with the new rules of money that emerged due to the changes in the laws. We need to adopt the values of the wealthy so that we can approach money with a wealthy mindset and treat money like the wealthy do. And we must make money our slave, because money is working hard for us. We tell money what to do. We put money to work through systems and through, of course, sound investments that we are taking on, because we have financial education. It's all about control. We want our community to incorporate their own company, to start, even if you're getting commissions from affiliate partnerships. That income that is coming in needs to be run through the business, not you personally. Otherwise, you're not being a business owner. And you cannot minimize taxes if you run the income to you personally. You need to learn how to utilize a company as a way to take advantage legally of the tax advantages that exist for wealthy entrepreneurs and inside investors that possess the financial education and the team to be able to do that legally and ethically. We encourage everyone to always do due diligence, but keep control over your money. Don't give your money away. We will never tell you to invest here or invest over there or in a certain asset. That's up to each member to decide. We encourage financial education. We will always tell you that we all need to invest in our financial education. In fact, I do it daily. So I have different mentors, and I tell all of my partners and my team, go get mentors. As many as you can. Read as many people as you can that have done the work that you want to accomplish in your life too, because they're going to give us their wisdom. And the more we know and learn, is that we don't know anything. There's so much to be learned that we just know a little fraction, not even like little needle in a haystack, right, as they say. And every time we water the plants, right, our mind, our bodies, our asset column, plant the seed, if we show up every day, it's gonna be perceived by other people, the results. Okay, inevitably it's going to happen, and we're going to also see the changes in ourselves and everything around us, because we are present and we are directing our thoughts to be aligned with our purpose in life. And so we're manifesting the things that we want to achieve in life, because we understand the power of the law of attraction, and we also understand what happens when we serve the world through systems and we provide solutions. There are 2 types of people on the internet. Number 1, people that are looking for information, and number 2, people that are looking for a product to purchase. So saving money is a difficult path to creating wealth, most definitely, because you lose the money every time you save money. You cannot keep up with inflation. So shift the mindset, meaning that you need to adopt the context of the wealthy. It's more important than the content. If you don't have the right context And even though I can give you the content of the wealthy, you still can do anything with that because you have the wrong context, meaning that the framework is wrong. The glass is broken with that content. It's not matching the content. The glass does not match the content. So in order to become wealthy, you need to have the right data. But before you have the right data, you need to change within your values about money, how you think money is created. And you learned some of that today. And I believe that this has helped you somewhat to elevate your financial IQ so that you start seeking more information about financial education. And of course, support our community. Click the link in the description. Get inside one of our digital courses. They are vivid digital courses. Each book has turned into a digital course, and we will continue to do that. You can also get them on Amazon if you want the paperback, but you just have the ebook when you get it from Amazon, or the paperback. It doesn't come with additional assets. However, when you go to our website, you'll have the ebook and additional assets, and you'll be grandfathered in for any other asset that we add in there. Forever, you'll have access to that asset for free, regardless of the price that we increase on that digital course, because it will increase. Okay, we're adding exclusive interviews with wealthy entrepreneurs, new entrepreneurs, celebrities, and people that can help us bring more knowledge and value into that topic of that specific course. So it's just a great investment to ourselves. Make sure you check it out, and of course, go out there and find other mentors as well that align with your financial goals. Ensure to go back to our live stream that we did yesterday. The title is A Practical Strategy for Wealth Abundance. And basically, we said that saving is not the way to create abundance at all. It's not about cutting expenses. In fact, we tell people in our community we must live above our means. It doesn't mean that we need to be wasteful, but we need to invest in our asset column and pay ourselves first. What that means is that even if we are in bad debt and we owe to collectors, we need to first pay ourselves and put effort on that asset column as a priority on our expense column, meaning that investing needs to be number one on our expense column. The first thing that we need to pay is buy an investment that's going to create passive income, where there is a website with one digital course, one digital product that's going to create $500 a day. It doesn't matter. As long as it's coming in on autopilot and it's liquid, then we can call it an asset, okay? So we need to move that money into our asset column. We need to have investing as a priority on our expense column. Majority of people never get to invest because they never have investing as their priority. And the other thing that we need to have right there as number one or number two is financial education. We need to invest on our financial education daily. We have to go back to the basics, fundamentals, read a new book, listen to a podcast, whatever that may be that increase our financial intelligence, we must do. And of course, take action with it, right? Otherwise, it's just information, but we need to invest and go to sleep smarter than we were yesterday. Invest on our knowledge every day, because knowledge is the new money, right? And then invest in that asset column, actively invest, don't give your money away. And the first reason we said why not to save money is due to taxes, because when you save money, you're also paying taxes on that. You need to learn how to spend money wisely and how to move that money from asset to asset. And we will find many incentives in the laws that benefits business owners and inside investors, exactly who we are here at Master Investor. The second reason not to put money away is due to inflation. Like I mentioned earlier, you can't keep up with inflation. So it's just not a smart strategy at all. And for somebody that's financially educated, it will sound crazy to say you're saving your way to become wealthy. That's impossible. You can have money in the bank, you can have a lot of money in the bank, but if you're working hard to save that money, you're not wealthy just because you have money in the bank. Money does not make you wealthy. It's a freedom that we can control. And how long can we go without working? How many years, how many months, how many decades, how many centuries, how many generations can that wealth continue to provide, right? And without us working or worrying about paying bills, because we have assets that are paying for those bills and everything that we have going on in our lives. So master money. That's the ultimate message. Don't let money master you. And the way we can master money quickly is by investing in our financial education. Therefore, savers are losers, and they lose out due to inflation and as well due to fiat money, to fake money, because money is not real money. So money loses value every day. But it's great for the wealthy entrepreneur and us here in our community because it's music to our ears. It means more wealth available to the world. Reason number 3, and more easy to access. And with the technology that we have today, the phones, the video marketing, podcasts, and just overall marketing, amazing. We're living in like the best times ever, in my opinion. I'm sure everybody thought that at that time, but I don't know, maybe 100, 200 years ago, people were like, oh, I imagine people are going to live here 200 years from now, and here we are, right? But we may think like that. I think we're living in such an advanced time that we're focused and enjoying what we have right now through all the technology that we have. So I'm grateful because we can communicate with the world instantly. We can help each other. And that's what it's all about. What type of impact do we want to live in the world? After all is said and done, who are we? What did we do? What did we came here to do? Did we fulfill our purpose in life? Many people go to the grave without fulfilling their dreams. We don't want to be that type of group. We want to make sure that we're excelling in our purpose and passions and monetize them. Make sure that we have control over cash flow. Money is our slave. We tell money what to do. We're not working for money. Unless that's what you like to do and you love your job and it's paying you money, then it doesn't feel like it, but you still need to learn how to invest and make money work hard for you, because at some point you may want to leave the job and do something else. And you don't want to go the end of your life thinking about money when you could have just learned how to make money work hard for you and don't worry about money and just enjoy life. And reason number 3, we said why not to save money, was refusing to take on risk, right? That's why people, usually they just refusing to take any risk whatsoever. They just fear that they're going to lose money, so they feel like saving their money in the bank and looking on paper saying, you have this much money and it's going up every month, when that money is being lent to me because I'm going to the bank and say, hey, I need a loan to buy this hotel over here. And the bank looks at the hotel, the tax return, the cash flow system, who's going to manage it, etc., and they approve it. They grab the savers' money because it looks good for the CAMA score. The bank is investing on the deal at the end of the day, and the deal itself sells itself to the bank, right? And so because we bring the cash flow analysis, we bring the financial statements, and it shows the track record, and the return on investment is measured with facts, not opinions, of what is happening at this current moment with that asset or with that investment. Sometimes we may buy and acquire assets that are not functioning correctly because the current owner has mismanaged the asset, and we're going to add a twist, as we call it here, right? What's our twist? And everybody has a twist on their business that can be implemented right now. Maybe you don't have it yet, but it's out there somewhere. There's a twist. You got to find the twist. Who's going to give you the next twist to take your business and your bottom line to the next level? And sometimes it takes investing in ourselves through products, right? Courses, seminars, that type of products, like self-development, reading a book, like just going and do your due diligence, researching, reading maybe a business magazine or something that can help you get inspiration from and improve our business skills overall, because that's what we're doing when we're reading. And as long as we're applying that into our lives, whatever we're learning, then we can actually take full advantage of that information. Okay, so make sure you go to our live stream. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat box below. I will come back and answer them. And join us here today on our next live stream. We have a great topic. We're going to be, of course, explaining how to create more wealth. And if you want to come and join me and hang out, we're going to be doing that tonight for the rest of the day. So you're welcome to be there. Invest the savings and purchase cash flow and assets. That will be my message for this video. For those who are listening and have money saved and you're working and you want to escape the rat race and you're not in love with your job, it's not something that you want to do, but you have talents, you have passions, and you want to break free. And so we need to figure out how much is your lifestyle right now, and we need to have an asset that will produce that much money so that you can break free without any issues making that money per day. To make $1 million per year is only $2,800 roughly per day that we need to make after all expenses are paid. And some of products pay that much. High ticket items will pay even more than $2,800. It depends what we are selling to the world. But there are high ticket items, low ticket items when it comes to affiliate marketing. And it's the best way we can position ourselves if you don't have any assets and you want to get started right now. But you do need to incorporate a company so that you run the income through the business checking account and not your personal account. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay taxes because it would be income paid to you. You need to run it as passive income and utilize that income to invest back into the asset column and expand your bottom line. Okay, we need to compound and repeat that formula so that we can get to the velocity of cash flow and tap into the holy grail of investing, which is infinite return on investment. That's when we have no money into the deal. We still collect passive income. Even we may have debt on it. We may have a mortgage or a loan or something, but our capital, we recoup that capital back if we invest any of our own capital. We recoup it back, or in some instances, we have raised the entire capital, 100% finance. Either we use 80% from the bank, and then the other 20% we use our own credit cards. That's 100% finance. That's other people's money. The credit card is not our money, even though it's under our name, but it's other people's money. So you can create money without money using OPM, other people's money. That's why we encourage everyone to learn how to manage debt. It's not to be afraid of debt or get out of debt to create wealth. So remember, in order to build wealth, we cannot cut expenses. We have to expand rather than shrink. We're not cutting anything. We're going to expand our asset column. Now, if there's a liability that you need to cut because it's just not good for you or it's just not positive in your life, then just cut it, of course. And then we blame ourselves because we are true leaders, wealthy entrepreneurs, and inside investors. So our results depend on us. So we're not blaming our mentors. We're not blaming anybody else but us because we're not telling anyone and we're not letting anyone tell us what to do. We're going to build our assets ourselves. And we're going to invest. If we want to invest in crypto, we're not giving it to a firm to invest it for us. We're going to open our wallet. We're going to create an account and we're going to put the money to work based on the research and the diligence and the information and the classes that we took. So if you don't have any assets, don't go run and start buying assets without having any financial education. Just invest in a course, invest in something, do some research before you go ahead and take action, but take action in your financial education immediately. That's for sure. And then right after that, take action on your investment, because as a master investor, we have to be active investors. Actively investing, meaning that we're not giving our money away to anybody like majority of people do. Financial uneducated people give their money away to others, which are not even investors. They're people that brokers are making money through commissions based on the money that they have invested for their clients. And those investors are passive investors. They're not active investors. They lack financial education. They fear, they give the money away. We have financial education. We don't fear. We calculate our risk. We understand that it comes with risk. We understand that the economy goes up and down. And we are focused on investing for passive income. And we can spot opportunities and money where others do not, because we have financial intelligence. And we understand that we need to solve problems in the world. We need to find needs and fill it with systems that are doing the selling and telling for us. If you want to learn how to have unlimited leads coming in, I mastered this long time ago, and this changed my life forever. Having unlimited leads coming our way, instead of us chasing, we are a magnet, and they're just coming through our sales funnels. If you want to learn more about this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give a like if you learned something today, and click the link in the description, because I'm going to show you exactly how to have unlimited leads for any type of business coming your way and how to turn them into lifetime customers through communication, effective marketing, and having the right team around us, and of course the systems. Invest in systems, not products. A sound business is a system of systems. If you want to have the article that we wrote on this specifically, then make sure you go to our website and click on the newsletter. It's free. We have a free version of it. Go ahead and take advantage of that. You'll have the article via email, so you can read it and educate yourself. It will take about 10 to maybe 5 to 10 minutes to read, sometimes less, every day. It will improve your IQ financially, and you will inevitably increase your bottom line. So take action. Welcome to Master Investor. My name is Jose. I'm the founder of the company and brand. If you have any questions, let us know. Send us an email, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Bring you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Stay extraordinary and wealthy. Bye for now. Thank you.